Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video on Punishing Grey Raven. Now in today's video, what I'm going to be talking about is team building. So this is a team building guide where I talk about various characters in the game and which team you should go ahead and focus on. So hopefully you guys actually like this video. Stay tuned for more content on Punishing Grey Raven. Go ahead and pre-download the game. It's out already on the Play Store. Okay, let's get right into the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get to 10k subscribers. At 10k subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get right into the video. So before I go ahead and talk about team building, I'm going to talk about certain characters as well. So the first three characters we get given when we start the game is going to be Lucia over here. Then we're going to get the B Liv. This is the B version. I ranked it up to A. And then we're also going to get this Nanami. Now, this team is alright. You can run this team perfectly fine. However, there is one character I will tell you to replace. That is going to be Lucia. Lucia is okay to deal with DPS. Her playstyle is quite nice if you think about it. However, based on like DPS damage, she isn't going to be the most viable DPS damage dealer out there. So if you want to replace this Lucia over here, you can go ahead try and use Bianca. She is great at doing single damage attack. Or you can go ahead and use a much better attacker, in my opinion. That will be Katrina over here. She is amazing. She is goddamn amazing. I'm so happy I was able to work on her. She has abilities which gathers the enemies around, so you can easily dump all your DPS damage on the surrounding enemies, which is going to be amazing. She also has like a bazooka basically when she does her ultimate, which makes it possible for her to deal high DPS damage. So if you want to put her in your team with Liv as well as Nanami, that is going to be fantastic. Now Nanami over here, you definitely want to have a tank in your team every single time. A tank is definitely a must-have because they're able to debuff the enemy, which is going to be amazing because you want to deal DPS damage. DPS damage dealers are the main core of your team, so you're going to have to focus on them more often than the rest of your characters. Then you have to put Nanami in there for the the ability to debuff the enemy, and also because they give you a free 5-star gear for Nanami. So chainsaw, this is what she has. You can use the 4-star I have right now, but if you go over to novice mission and you see at the bottom, oh okay, I just unlocked a new one, but as you see at the bottom over here, this is an amazing gear that you can give to Nanami. This is going to make her very, very useful in your team. Now Liv over here, I've always said you should work on her. The B Liv is amazing to work on. Go ahead and work on her. That is one team you can run. You can run the Liv over here, the Nanami, as well as the Karina over here. Now let's say you get your first S character. Who is it going to be? So let's say it's another tank. Let's say you get a better tank than her, better tank than Nanami, and you get Kamui. Sure, go ahead and replace your Nanami and put Kamui instead as your tank. That is going to be fantastic. Let's say you get the S Liv instead. Would I recommend using the S Liv over the B Liv? It's a very, very hard question to think about it. If you think about it, the B Liv, you can go ahead and farm her shards, so you can technically rank her up faster. Now the healing from the S Liv over here is comparable with the healing from the B Liv, so you can't really use that as a factor to select this S Liv. But if you just want a greater, or like if you just want to use this character, sure, it's up to you. You can either use the B Liv or you can use the S Liv. That is completely fine. Now going over to the main DPS character I recommend you guys to use, we have this Katarina over here, or Karenina Ember. She is going to be fantastic, one of the highest DPS damage dealers in the game. Now if you're going to use this character, it's also going to be worthwhile getting this character as well. So let's say you do your first summon. Let's say you manage to get your first S character from the banner, and let's say it's Karina over here. Then I would definitely recommend you guys to go ahead and pick Nanami over here. She's going to be fantastic. They are both fire units, so they work well together. Then you can use Liv, and that's a fantastic team for you guys to build. So we're always going to get 2 S characters when you start off the game. Well, after you go ahead and reach the pity with the banner, you get your first S. Go ahead and select the free S character. But I will once again, first of all, before you pick any S character from your ticket, go ahead and make sure you get your first S character from the banner, because if you get Karina over there, you definitely want to go ahead and pick Nanami, then you can work on Liv instead. Now if you guys get Lee over here, he is actually pretty good as a damage dealer. However, the only thing about him is he gets outshadowed or outclassed when Alpha joins. Now Alpha, I know a lot of people have been talking about Alpha. Alpha is a fantastic DPS damage dealer, so you can go ahead and replace Lee when you get an Alpha. That's why not many people recommend you guys to work on Lee, because your investment is not going to be worthwhile, because when you get Alpha, you're just going to dump all your resources on her and build her up, and then Leo is just going to be sitting at the back line being not useful at all. So that's why I wouldn't be happy if I get Lee, in my opinion, because then I would definitely have to go and work on him, because he's a DPS damage dealer and he's quite good for what he does. But Alpha is going to be great when she comes in the game. But let's say you get Lee, you can go ahead and use Lee, Liv, and then your basic what's her name, Nanami over here. As you can see, the staple unit from every team is Liv over here. She is going to be fantastic. I would definitely recommend you guys to replace Lucia over here, so I hope that when you do your summons, you do get an amazing attack that you can replace her. If I try and reroll, I won't actually reroll for an S character. I will reroll for Karina over here, because I actually enjoy using her. If you have seen all my gameplays with her, she is a fantastic unit, DPS damage dealer. Obviously I would like to have some range character as well, but I'm just going to wait for Alpha to come out and then make a better team. But hopefully you guys actually like this video. If you guys want to see more team building guys, go ahead and tell me down in the comment section. Let's go ahead and recap. Having Liv in your team as a supporter, great. If you get Karina over here, this A version, that is great. Use her as your DPS. Then you can go ahead and use this Nanami B rank in your team. That is great. But let's say you manage to get your first S character and it's him. Just go ahead and replace the B rank Nanami, and that should be a fine for a team. If you get this character over here from your summons, let's say you do your 40 summons, you get her, go ahead and pick this character instead, and then run Liv in that same team as well. If you get Liv over here, I guess you can just use Liv and then use the A Katarina and then a tank. That will be perfect. And that concludes the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more content on Punisher Grey Raven. It's been your boy AC Gamer, and I'm out.